Every football season, every touchdown, and every point thrown is tracked by the fantasy owners all over the country. The greats hit the gridiron in snow, sleet, and rain to bring all of us together every NFL season. This is the Buffman Fantasy Barbecue.
Welcome to the 2010 season of Buffman's Fantasy Football Draft, the Fantasy Barbecue, and it's really great this year, Dave, because we have 11 returning members, and we have an exciting season ahead, of course, and we wanted to talk a little bit about the new scoring that we have. First of all, we wanted to tamper down the quarterbacks a little bit, and we thought the best way to do that was to add a -1 for every 5 incomplete passes. What do you think about that?
Sounds good. We get some of those guys with Drew Brees even out the playing field a little bit.
Yeah, that's right, because when you have like 5 quarterbacks that are dominating the league, you know, it'd be nice to be able to hit those guys on a bad day just for a little bit. So -1 point for every 5 incomplete passes. Also, we've actually bulked up the defense a little bit this year. They were getting hit really hard on negative points just for giving up even 7 points in a game. They would get hit with a -2. We wiped that away.
Is that how the points were set last year?
Yeah, they were.
We changed them from that this year?
Yeah, this year,
wow.
Now if they actually get a point if they hold them to 7. What you can do is go to the draft page and check out the league settings and look at all the scoring, but those are the 2 major ones that we changed this year.
No wonder I didn't make the playoffs last year.
That's right. Maybe this is your year. Based on those new settings, it evens it out a little bit for everybody, and it's still great scoring for the receivers, still great scoring for the running backs. So those are key important things that we did this year. We want to even the playing field amongst the positions as best we can. When your quarterback is scoring 80 points and everybody else on your team is scoring like 5 or 10 and you still win, not anymore. If Breeze goes, 25 out of 40, he's going to be hit a bunch of times in there with negative points.
Right.
Absolutely, 5 points. So there you go. That's the updated scoring settings. Now this year we only have 1 new member, and Dave, this is a first for us. Usually we're kind of filtering people in and out throughout the different years. This is the first time out of the 12 teams we're actually bringing back 11 of them, and so the new member this year is Justin Hanlon, which you might recognize from this video that we shot for Nate's Goodbye. Now, Dave, the Super Bowl last year was something different for us because, one, you weren't in it.
Right. I don't even remember who was.
Well, I'll tell you. Josh Terry and my wife, Christy Buff, actually made the Super Bowl.
Oh, right.
Josh Terry featured Drew Brees in that game, and Christy featured Jamal Charles in that game, who actually had the breakout 260-yard game against Denver. And so those were the 2 predominant players in that game. But before that, you had won our Super Bowl 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on not being in the Super Bowl, and what is your outlook for 2010?
I don't want to talk about it.
Unbelievable. 3 years in a row, and then you just missed the playoffs by like a game.
Yeah, just like the Patriots. Yeah.
So, recapping the Super Bowl, Josh Terry is the defending Super Bowl champion, and he's going down this year. A lot of people in the league are saying there's rumblings all over the league about this guy. There's a mark on you, Josh. And then, of course, Christy, who is the defending Super Bowl participant, I guess, not the champion, but the participant.
The runner-up.
And click right here on this link if you want to see her Cincy videos. But, rewind the video when it's done and click right here, and you'll be able to watch her Cincy videos. But she's out for blood this year because when you're this close, Dave, as I've never won the Super Bowl, but I've been in it. I've been in the Super Bowl. I've been in the championship game. Last year I won 11 games and didn't even make it to the Super Bowl. Thirsty. I'm thirsty for that Super Bowl title.
I'm hungry. He's thirsty.
Yeah. Did I say thirsty?